saying is that the planet didn't blow up, and the captain and the others, they're still alive.
Please, Mr. Scott, restrain your leaps of illogic. I have said nothing. I was merely speculating. Mr. Scott, since the Enterprise is obviously functional, I suggest we return to our starting place at top warp speed.
Aye, sir. But even at that, it'll take us a while to get there.
In that case, Mr. Scott, I suggest we start at once. Can you give me warp 8?
Aye, sir. And maybe a wee bit more. I'll sit on the warp engines myself and nurse them.
That position, Mr. Scott, would not only be unavailing, but also undignified.
We're holding warp 8.4, sir. If we can maintain it, our estimated time of arrival is 11 1/2 solar hours.
11.337 hours, Lieutenant. I wish you would be more precise.
Scott to bridge. Scott to bridge.
Spock here.
Mr. Spock, the ship feels wrong.
Feels, Mr. Scott.
I know it doesn't make sense. Instrumentation reads correct, but the feel is wrong. It's something I can't quite put into words.
That is obvious, Mr. Scott. I suggest you avoid emotionalism and simply keep your instruments correct. Spock out.
Your guess is as good as mine.
My guess, Doctor, would be valueless. I suggest we refrain from guessing and find some facts. Spock out.